Let's look at our favorite shills, the OneRing.net. Like your whole site is based on the One Ring and Tolkien, and you're like, yes, Amazon, bend me over. Yes, Daddy. As the co-owner of this website, having been here from the very beginning, I've seen my share of online Tolkien community collective anxiety. Oh, I thought it was going to say racism and sexism, misogyny, and all this shit. Our massive community is not dissimilar to that of Star Wars. We have our wacko fringe segment, and we have the numbers to attract a Matrix style of army of Russian bots. For the Russian bots line, bro, Russian bots, because we don't like you selling out Tolkien to Amazon. Did I occasionally get caught up in the tasty morsels of Tolkien with nudity? Oh yeah, that's another thing apparently. Game of Thronesification. Gam. Who's the editor? Who's the editor? I admit it caught me every 3 months, but all in all, through most of this journey, I found myself more concerned about aggressively protecting the good in our community, and everyone else who doesn't agree with you is evil, I guess. What are you saying is good? Is good being like, hey, Amazon, oh, you're giving us free access? Oh, yes, I'll say anything you want me to say. How is that good when you know that this show is not based on the works of Tolkien? How can you sit there and say that? Protecting those of us who don't tell you how to enjoy your Tolkien. Your Tolkien. No, you're the ones who are allowing Amazon to reinterpret Tolkien. All we wanted was them to take what's on the book, put it in the show. How is it your Tolkien when we're literally quoting the book and saying, this is what the book says right here, and this is what Amazon has done? It's completely different. How is that your Tolkien? No, that's just Tolkien. Pursuing the bad actors, trolls, and goblins of the online space. Your cesspool of existence had me pretty close to closing down our official account a few times. He was very close to hitting that nuke button on the Twitter account of wandering.net. Oh, damn. Unfortunately, I didn't shut it down. They just blocked a bunch of people. Oh my God. They're using all these terms like Tolkien adjacent. So you're admitting that it's not got anything to do with Tolkien, and you're just trying to support what Amazon's doing, even though it's got nothing to do with what he wrote. You're a Hobbit Lord of the Rings reader? Yeah, okay. I tried to read the Silmarillion ages ago, not again. Hasn't even read Silmarillion. Now, it is a hard read, but from someone who's like trying to shill for a new show that's based on the timeline of the Silmarillion, it makes sense now that he's supporting it because he's never actually read the source material that it's based on, or supposed to be based on. I'm such a casual fan these days. Is this dude, he's writing an article on the OneRing.net. He's a co-owner of the OneRing.net, and he admits he's a casual fan. This is exactly what I wanted to see. They got me. I mean, he admits he's a casual fan, hasn't read Silmarillion, and he's just so exactly what he wanted to see. He's Tolkien adjacent as well. How can you sit here being a co-owner? This is doing my head in. How can you be a co-owner of the OneRing.net and say folks who may not be the most educated Tolkien scholars of the bunch, nor really want to be, who just want to watch a good show? Like, this is the same arguments we're hearing from these people. Oh, why are you criticizing it? It's just, we just want to watch a good show. I'm like, yeah, but it's not good because it's not based on anything of Tolkien, and the acting is wooden, is what we've heard. Yeah, race swapping characters. But no, you can't say that because it's a good show, according to people who are casual fans, who run a fan website based on Tolkien's work. Fuck. This show nails it. Here's his quick review. We get Galadriel, who is not Galadriel at all. She doesn't need a sword to be powerful. She already proved that in Rings and Hobbit. We already know what she's capable of. If they didn't have Lord of the Rings attached to this, no one would give a fuck about it. The strength she exudes with just a stare, because that's all she does is stare and whinge. There it is. Action and visuals. That's it. That's the only two good things I saw in the first 5 minutes I watched. Just having a couple of awesome action scenes isn't going to save the whole show that has nothing to do with what they're supposed to be doing. He struggled to give it a 4. I'm going to give it a 2. 2, 1 for the action and 1 for the visuals. That's it. 2 out of 10. Elf military, the Grace Randolph said, have no idea what they're doing. Like the bunch of elf dudes who are trying to fight a troll, but they don't know what to do. And then Galadriel just comes in and slays it. I'm like, yeah, slay queen. That's all I wanted. Wham and power. A Legolas 2.0. Don't worry that all elves that have ever been like portrayed or described by Tolkien do not look like that. We've already seen the dwarven culture in Hobbit, which is pretty cool. Saw a Balrog in the trailer. Yeah, we saw Balrog before. See more member berries to bring you back. Remember the beginning of The Hobbit when it was amazing when we saw Erebor? Oh, we're going to show you something like that. Remember when you saw the Balrog in Fellowship? Oh, we're going to show you more of that. How cool would it be if that's Gandalf? You know you got it right when you did not look at your phone the entire time. However, other people fell asleep. This is just a puff piece because Amazon let them go to the premiere and stuff. If you're a casual fan, you're gonna love it. You're not supposed to be writing for casual fans. You're OneRing.net.